Today, we're gonna be doing something I've been looking forward to for a long time. We're gonna try some of the must-have dishes in Hong Kong, from the classic clay pot rice to the everyday beef brisket noodle. So let's eat. So it's breakfast time in Hong Kong, and the Cantonese delicacy is congee. We're trying out Mui Kee today, and we're going to try their staple, which is fish belly and beef slices. It's pretty good. The congee itself is actually really quite fishy. It's quite nice. Then you just got the beef to kind of mix it up, which is a little bit chewy. They're using like a fattier beef here, just to add flavor, I guess. Definitely recommend. Just be careful of the bones. Now, if you don't feel like congee for breakfast, you should probably check out a Chaton Tank. They're all over town and they specialize in Hong Kong Western fusion food. This one is the beef and egg sandwich, which is a signature of this particular Chaton Tank. I actually haven't had this one before. The beef is kind of like scrambled up together with the egg. A lot of beef in every bite. That's pretty much the dominant flavor here. It's pretty tasty. So if you're walking around Hong Kong, you see lots of restaurants with roast meats hanging in the windows. Unless you're vegetarian, you should probably check them out because it's delicious. We're at Joy Hing at 12:30 in the middle of lunch rush, which for some reason we thought was a good idea. We'll kick off with the char siu, which is the BBQ pork. This place is famous for a reason because char siu can sometimes be a little bit dry, but that's really juicy and really succulent. So this is suyok, which is a roast pork. Really crispy. The meat's actually really juicy. Different to this one because it's actually juicy because of that layer of fat, that crispy skin. That's like the ultimate crackling. Okay, so we're gonna try the roast goose now. For me, roast goose is the best. It's a darker meat, it's juicier than chicken, but it kind of also has a bit more flavor than duck. But you know, for me, you still can't really go beyond that old school barbecue pork. Has to be one of my favorite things in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I'm on my game all day, the same all day. Took me a long time, but never.
So this restaurant specializes in a Hong Kong staple called bo tai fan, or clay pot rice. I think I'm gonna get chicken with Chinese sausage. We'll see how that goes. What?
Did a party like you're 18, kinda like I'm hooray. As April and June, man, you cannot fool me. It makes no sense like strip club.
So I think the Chinese sausage and the chicken actually go quite well together. But the sweet soy sauce is what really gives the flavor to that crispy rice. It's just what you're looking for along the edge of the pan there. Not bad. So this place has been recommended to me loads of times. It's called Islamic food. Apparently the veal dumplings here are not to be missed. So let's give them a try. Oh man. So there's actually soup inside here, but I'm really digging the outside. It's kind of like this pan-fried skin around it. It kind of tastes a little bit different to any other dumpling I've had, because it's more of like a dough flavor. I think this is better than a xiaolongbao. The beef is tastier than pork. There's like 4 times the amount of meat that you'd normally get. It's pretty delicious. I think I'm gonna have another one. Okay, so this one's pretty obvious, but when you come to Hong Kong, you can't go beyond dim sum. It doesn't matter if you're 5 or 95, yum cha is like the ultimate meal for all Hong Kongers. So today we're gonna try a few of my favorites. So I might start with the sumai, probably something you've seen before. The key with this is they always have pretty fatty pork, but then you've got the shrimp, which is a little bit leaner, so it always kind of balances really well together. Kick over to the hagao, the shrimp dumpling now. I actually prefer dipping this in a little bit of chili sauce. Full disclosure, locals won't really dip their dim sum in any sauces, whether it's soy sauce or chili, but hey, you should enjoy it, so do it whatever way you like. Bothwell Tofu is one of my favorite dishes in the world. Here at Second Draft, they do a little bit of a twist on it. They replace the tofu with burrata cheese, and that makes it pretty creamy and pretty interesting. So I'm not a massive fan of fusion food, This might be one of the exceptions where it's almost better than the original because the creaminess of the burrata cheese just works really well with the spiciness of the pork. Beef brisket noodles is a pretty big staple in Hong Kong. Traditionally, it's served with like a clear broth and flat rice noodles. The hero of this dish is juicy, fatty beef brisket. So the noodles are just a flat rice noodle. It's pretty tasty, pretty soft. That's why you got to try to eat it quick before they overcook in the broth. A lot of Hong Kongers will just kind of like wolf this down. They'll probably spend a bit more time on the beef brisket. So that was a lot of food, but when you come to Hong Kong, you got to be prepared to eat. But my number one must-have dish in Hong Kong has to be roast meat. The roast pork, the barbecue pork, the roast goose. Joy Hing does them really well, but you can actually get it all over town, and honestly, it's super, super good. Can't eat like that all the time, so I'm gonna start working it off starting now.